Many people see pets as cherished members of their families and strive to provide them with the very best to keep their furry, feathered, or scaly companions happy, healthy, and pampered. So what's the next big thing for your beloved pet? Well, join us as pet expert Christine Johnson to tell us more. Christine, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Okay, first of all, what is Super Zoo?
Well, welcome to Super Zoo. We're about to open day 2 of the show. This is the largest and most comprehensive trade show in North America for pet retailers. So we're going to be opening soon, joined by over 20,000 pet professionals exploring over 17 football fields worth of pet products. This is where the professional pet community comes together to discover the latest and greatest pet trends that you're going to see on the pet store shelves in the coming months.
I like it. All right, let's get into what are some of the hottest trends we're going to see from from Super Zoo.
From Super Zoo. Well, one of the things that really jumps out at you as you're walking the show floor is that pet parents are treating their animals more and more like members of the family. And I think there's no better example of that than this new board game from Westpaw. It's the Dog's Best Friend board game where your dog is actually a player in the game. So you can now invite them to your family game night. But it's not all just fun and games here at Super Zoo. We also very much care about our pets' health. And the trends that we're seeing in pet food really echo the trends that we're seeing in the human food world. So we're seeing fewer artificial ingredients, fewer preservatives, cleaner ingredient panels, and Barkin is a great example of that. It's a line of dog treats that uses a single ingredient, no preservatives, no artificial ingredients. So it's great for pets like mine that have food allergies or sensitivities.
I like that. Okay, this is so amazing, the numbers I read on how much people are spending on their pets, and it's rising even more and more. But of course, we got to be financial conscious and of course mind conscious on what we're spending. So tell me a little about that.
The pet industry is very large and growing. Every year, Americans spend about $100 billion on pet products. And one thing that they've been proven to spend more for is sustainable products. So we're seeing sustainable practices being adopted across the show floor. And a great example of that is Jiminy's. It's a line of dog food and treats. They use an alternative protein source, which is crickets and grub protein. Farming insects is much more sustainable than traditional protein sources like beef or chicken. They use less resources like land or water. They generate less greenhouse gas emissions, things like that. And they're actually very nutritious for your pets.
Oh.
Another product example along a similar mission-driven brand is Project Suds. It's a line of hair and skincare products for dogs and cats. They use absolutely no plastic, no single-use plastic. They use as little packaging as possible, and they even donate a portion of each batch of their soap to their local community. So it's great for our pets and also great for the planet.
Nice. Okay, we can't forget about AI and tech coming together in the pet world. So what are some of the trends that we're going to be seeing out of Super Zoo?
Well, I feel like all anybody's talking about these days is AI, and we have found it on the show floor here at Super Zoo too. So over here, I've got a automatic cat feeder from PetKit. They have a built-in camera with AI-powered video recording, so it can sense when your cat is eating or playing nearby. It'll automatically send videos to your phone, and it can even sense how much food is left in its tray, so it will avoid overfeeding your cat, and you can reduce that food waste. And then another tech product that caught my eye is this pet activity tracker from Honeywell, which is like a Fitbit for your dog. So it can sense how much activity it's got going on, how many calories it's burning, how many steps it's taking. And it also has built-in GPS technology. So you can set up a geofence around your yard and get an alert if it ever goes outside the boundary. So it's great for your pet's health and also for its safety.
I like it. I got to ask a question about Super Zoo. Is it just for like the dogs and cats, or is it like literally big animals, like if I had a giraffe or an elephant? Because my friend Matt bought a zoo, and I was wondering about this. Are those kind of products there too for them?
Oh my gosh. Well, a significant portion of the show floor is dogs and cats as the most popular pet. But we also have our farm and feed section, which is for farm animals like horses, things like that. And we've got our small animal area over there for our hamsters, gerbils. We've got our reptiles, snakes, our aquatic section for all of our fish friends. We don't quite go as far as zoo animals like giraffes and things like that, but any pet, any pet in North America.
Yeah, that's funny. I'll let Matt know because, again, he bought a zoo, so not to go over the super zoo, so that's funny. Hey, where can we find more information about what we talked about?
For any pet professionals out there especially, please learn more about us at superzoo.org.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.